Hey, this is Taylor. Congratulations. Your solar system has now been given permission to be turned on, or maybe it's been turned on for a while. And this video is to go over how that works on your NVEnergy bill so you can better understand it. We have a lot of questions. Hey, I'm looking at my NVEnergy bill. I'm a little bit confused on how this works. It can be confusing. And this video is to help you decipher what's actually going on. So I'm going to share my screen here, show you my electricity bill because I have had solar in my house for quite some time. Now you're going to see two different bars. One is orange and one is blue. Blue is delivered, orange is received. What that means is blue means NVEnergy sent my home that electricity. Orange means NVEnergy received that much electricity from my solar system. So the blue means I pulled that electricity from NVEnergy for my home to use. The orange means this is how much extra electricity I sent to NVEnergy. And why that's important is because your solar system is going to produce electricity that your home uses. So the orange is not indicative of how much your solar system produced, just how much extra was sent. So if you're looking at this graph, you might say, oh, what happened? My solar system produced half in June of what it did in May, right? But that's not the case. What that actually means is that my home used more electricity in June. So after it ate up the electricity from the solar, it had to pull a significant amount from the grid in order to supply my electricity needs. Right? So orange is not your solar production. Orange is the excess that you sent back to the grid. And that's where they give you credits or, offsets your electricity bill. So to help further explain that, depending on how you're set up, you might have Enphase, you might have Sunrun, you might have Solar Edge. You're going to have different monitoring apps and logins to be able to actually monitor how much your solar system produces. If you use Sunrun, it's very easy, sunrun.com or the Sunrun app. If you use Solar Edge inverter, which in my case is what I'll be showing you, you have the app on your phone, super pretty, or you can log in online. I'll show you online since I'm obviously recording a video. So if I go into my Solar Edge thing, you can see this is my production. You can see your production daily, week, month. You can compare year to year. You can get as detailed as you want. But just to make it simple, here is last year, month by month. So you can see boom, 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 how much I'm using. So if you're looking just at NVEnergy, you go, oh, wow, the solar system only produced half in June as it did in May. But in reality, it only produced just a little bit less in June, than it did in May, right? So in order to know how much your solar system is producing, you're going to use the app that you were provided, whatever it may be, to actually see, okay, cool, is my solar system producing, right? Your NVEnergy bill is just going to give you an idea of how that compares to your usage and where those credits lie. So hope that helps with your questions. And then just to further, emphasize, you might think that you're using less or more or whatever, but the only way for me to know in June how much I'm using is I'd have to look at the blue minus the orange and then add this, right? So this is June is how much my solar system produced, 1772. So we'll do 1772. That's how much my solar system produced. Now the orange is right about, let's just call that 700. So that means my house didn't use 700 of that. So minus 700. So that's 1072 is what my home ate up from my solar. And then I have 1300 delivered from NVEnergy. I think that was 13. It's actually okay, we'll call it 1300 just to be simple. So my home actually used that much electricity in June. So without making it too confusing, you can always ask us for help on that. But your NVEnergy bill, it's only going to show how much you receive, how much they receive from you, and how much they gave to you. It's not showing your solar production. So other than that, how it works on a year-by-year basis. These orange bars, they give you credits that roll over. So for example, in June, I still didn't have a bill because I had these roll over into June. Everyone's situation is different. But like if my system was turned on in June, I would have had a little bit of a bigger NVEnergy bill until I had these credits built up to roll over into those months. So again, congratulations on your solar system. Hopefully this helps you understand your NVEnergy bill versus your solar production. Again, your NVEnergy bill is going to show you how much NVEnergy supplied to your home in blue, and orange is how much your home sent back to NVEnergy so they can give you credits and to offset and to know how much your solar system is actually producing. You're going to go into your monitoring app. So again, your monitoring app shows pure solar production. Your NVEnergy app is only going to show how much extra your solar sent back to them and how much NVEnergy had to send to you. Any questions you have, reach out to your original representative or customer service. Happy to answer any questions you have. And hopefully this helps you understand your NVEnergy bill when you receive it in the mail.